Clever girl. Changing your name for a third time on me? Really? How am I supposed to keep up with that? You think this is the one, huh? Minty Juleps. I assume I'm saying that correctly. If not, you know you can always correct me. That is correct. The Texan can say it correctly. Woohoo! Nazareth, welcome back, man. We're just going to be a few more minutes while I finish doing some of this patching for this game. Apparently, I'm having to do progressive patching from 6.69 all the way up to... Whaley, dude, how's it going, man? Whaley, I'm coming in with the bits early this morning, or afternoon, yeah. It really is late afternoon, I swear. It's just been a really long day. Dude, I am doing absolutely fantastic. I gotta say, I had a miserable day at work. Like, everything just went wrong. And in my business, the IT business, that's never good. Things don't need an excuse to go bad. But, came home, jumped in a shower. Frina, my awesome wife, had an amazing dinner just set out on the table, waiting to go. It was awesome. Yeah, we had a really nasty storm last night, and it wiped out a good chunk of my equipment. Yeah, I'm a network administrator for a relatively large organization. Oddly, I lost the PoE module on a switch. So I had an entire building that was without internet because, well, they were without phones. So all that fun stuff that happens. All right, guys, we're going to give it to, 6:05 my time, just to kind of let people continue to filter in. We're going to do a couple of announcements and things like that, and then we'll get started. What was dinner, Nazareth? Well, dinner was a ham that Frina painstakingly cooked all day long, a new recipe of some scalloped potatoes that were absolutely fantastic, and a good healthy dose of fresh broccoli. SQL skills. So you're going more for system administration. That was what I was 3 years ago and before. And then, oddly, due to a coin toss, which is a long story I will tell another day, due to a coin toss, I was switched from systems administration to network administration with exactly this much training. Do not recommend. But it worked out. I want to be a dev, so I'm just learning what I can get freelance work for. Hey, that's way out of my realm, bro. Server administration, I can do. You hand me something and tell me to make it run forever, I can make it happen. You hand me a network and tell me what you want it to do, I'm good there. But if you hand me programming, I am lost. Like, completely. I can do a little bit of PowerShell scripting. I can, of course, work inside of the command shell for the switches and routers. But otherwise, I just, nope. Nope. If Brunick has a cup of tea, that is not it. Haskell? That does not sound familiar, but that doesn't mean anything. All right, guys, I'm going to bring the desktop audio down just a little bit. Okay, guys, I wanted to make a couple of quick announcements for those of you that were not here. Scare Solution, dude, welcome back. I wanted to do a quick announcement. As some of you know from last night, we did hit... Oh, wow, Will.i.am. Microsoft bought GitHub today. Well, hey, that's actually kind of interesting. Wow. Anyway, on a completely different side note, as many of you know, we made Affiliate over the weekend, which is absolutely awesome because we did it before we were even live a week. I don't know why you crazy fools came to see me that often so that we could nail Affiliate in a week, but thank you. So, having said that, we have to do something to celebrate. Brina has been gracious enough to decide that our celebration is going to be torturing me for 24 hours with you guys. Hopefully, we will play some interesting games. We'll do some interesting stuff. Right now, I'm thinking about, at least early on in the stream, trying to do some GeoGuessr and a couple of other lighthearted things. And then, honestly, I'm going to have to ramp up the games a bit as we go longer just because I really don't want to fall asleep on you guys and I need my brain to start chugging in overdrive. So we will put Lady on the coffee machine and we will keep the lights on and I will do my absolute best to run for you guys 24 hours for those of you that care to stay up and watch. Again, I have no idea what we're going to play. If you guys have any suggestions, please go down and join the Discord channel. I am taking suggestions and recommendations in there. Or, you think 7 Days to Die would be fun? Honestly, Scare Solution, I had a little trouble having fun playing 7 Days to Die. What consoles do I own? I am a Nintendo guy. That is since the original PlayStation and the original Sega Genesis, not the Sony PlayStation, the Sega Genesis, and everything else I have owned since then has been nothing but Nintendo and PC. So, again, Discord link right below, and it should be there, unless I'm a bad streamer, which does happen. If you'll join our Discord channel, you can make all kinds of recommendations in there. I actually don't have Splatoon. I've heard, I've been interested, but I just haven't done it yet. So, anyway, I don't mind hooking up the Switch. I think right now all I have is Legend of Zelda, which I have played 0 of, and Mario Kart, which I play a decent amount of. Golf with friends is fun and easy. Minty. You've been watching me for how long? I don't like easy games. I never have. I'm not good at hard games. I am not good at hard games at all. If you're looking for a high-skilled streamer, go somewhere else. This is not him. I like hard games because I find it fun to fail in miserable and amazing fashion. I don't know why that's what I enjoy, but that's kind of always been my gig. So, y'all just need to understand, there will be some high-skill games being played to try to keep Brunick awake, but don't expect me, even if I'm wide awake and at top form, to ever be a Shroud or any of those kind of guys. Dude. Scare Solution. With the sub. Holy crap, dude. Everybody, can I please get thank yous in the chat for the subscription from Scare Solution. I am trying desperately to find an artist that I can work with to try to get you guys some kind of reward for these subs. I greatly appreciate them. I am so proud to have a sub button. I think it's awesome. But I want you guys to have something to show off. And the last artist I had, all I got was my silly little single icon from him. and now I can't get him to respond to anything else. So I am in search of a good digital artist. Well, I am. Your bro is a graphics designer. Well, Whale, if you will have him contact me, he can contact me via Discord, which has the link below. He can PM me on Twitch. I have no problem with that. Dude, Scare Solution, I am all about that. Minty Juleps, thank you for the follow. Though, isn't this like your third account to have following me? I mean, I appreciate it. But, well, he will need to understand. I got bitten a little bit by the last artist. So I'm going to want a contract. And I'm going to want us to both agree. And all of that fun jazz. I try to handle things very businesslike. So that is my goal. That is my objective. So if he's interested, I'd like somebody I can work with long term, because even if I never become a big streamer, which is fine with me, I have no aspirations for that. I'd like to have an artist on hand that I can be like, hey, psst, let's get an emote going. And the first thing I want is a replacement for this banner right here. And Frina and I have some awesome ideas of what we would love to see. But, you know, first things first. He's done work for me, and even as a brother, we had a contract. Let me get you his contact and portfolio. Well, if you will PM those to me, I would greatly appreciate it, okay? All right. Yeah, Scare Solution, if I could get something similar to the icon we have above, biting on a giant rock, breaking teeth, or something like that, which is basically just me playing games, because that's what it feels like sometimes. Oh God, if any of y'all saw that RimWorld run, we tried so hard. Scare Solution.
4-hour stream party.
Scare Solution with the 100 bits. Dude, you're going to sub to my channel and then you're going to throw bits around. I mean, thank you. Thank you. Come on, bro. Save some of it for actual really good streamers. Uh-oh, Whale. You got put in second place. All right. So, yeah, I'm really looking for a banner and a little emote icon. And if y'all know of anybody, please PM me in Twitch, and I will get back to you. We are actively seeking. But Brittany requested a cogwheel because of dwarf love. Yes. Yes. Well, and I can give our basic concept is the word rockbiters, and some of the letters replaced with things like cogwheels and other iconic things for our family, and potentially some of our caricatures of my family also around the lettering. But anyway, I'll get into details on that on anybody who's interested. Contact me over Discord, contact me over PMs, and we'll go from there. So, you missed me. What can you say? Dude, if you're going to hit me with things like that, you can miss. I'm good. But you guys, just being here means a whole lot more to me than all the bits and everything else. That's wonderful. It's awesome. I don't want to discourage you guys necessarily from using it, but just you guys being here and talking to me is amazing. I absolutely love it. But you guys did not come here, I don't think, to sit and listen to me blather. Are we going to start a cheer battle in here? Seriously, guys? You guys did not come here necessarily to watch me sit here and blather with a background and some jazz music. At least I don't think you did. So, Whale is like, yes, we will start a war. But I'm going to go ahead and load up Graveyard Keeper. We should be, yes, we are on 8.675. Freeform jazz music. Dude, as a musician, I am a fan of most kinds of music. Most. Not a big fan of Old country. Oh, man. Scare solution. Come on, dude. I am not necessarily a fan of old country. I am not necessarily a fan of rap music, but I will listen to literally everything else. Jazz, heavy metal, electronica. If you want to mix those three genres, I will be there. Celine Dion does not count as country at all. Well, I actually don't have very many commands. It was an ordinary day and our hero is hurrying home where someone very important is waiting for him. Even in everyday routine, there's a place for loving and feeling love. Especially when you know that someone misses you. Dude, quit looking at your phone. Told you to quit looking at your phone. Check out Grizz. Well, I am, I will. Calm down, you've merely turned in your life. A whole new chapter awaits you ahead. But there was a beautiful woman on my cell phone. Hold up. But I need to go home. Can I go home? There is always a way to get home. Let me see. Your new home is a graveyard. Does that mean I'm dead? It means you're a graveyard keeper now. I love how he doesn't actually answer any of our questions. But I need to go home to my love. Then you need to be a good graveyard keeper. I wonder if they fixed some of the interesting typing mistakes. You should dig up Gary. No, not Gary, Jerry. That's right, we'll call him Jerry. He'll help you sort everything out. That's what I did last time and it worked. Who? What a strange vision. What is this nightmare? Okay, let's find Jerry. Alright, we know from this that we can cook and all that other fun jazz. We have played this before. Alright, let's dig up Jerry. What? No, this. Thank you. Holy Sard, I'm a skull. Yes, you are. Are you Jerry? Why would you think I'm Jerry? Wolf, dude. Good to see you, man. A man with a red eye told me that I needed to dig up Jerry. A red eye? I remember him. Whoops. Oh, Sard, that's right. I'm Jerry. How did you find me? The man told me you'd answer all my questions. Good, good. But first, let me ask you, who are you and where the Sard are we? I must be dreaming. None of this can be real. What was your first clue, bro? You're the new graveyard keeper. I like how he doesn't know who he is. He doesn't know where we are, but he knows what our title is. What else do I remember? Let me think. I remember that sound. Let's go check it out. Everything is so strange. None of this makes sense. See, they need to time that sound a little better, because that comes way after the fact. I definitely remember that bell and a donkey. I saw something else pop up for just a second, but it went away. You know, I think it'll be better if I wait for you here. I might scare the poor thing. I wonder what I should have seen. I'll have to clip it later and pause it. Got a fresh corpse from the town. Wow, a talking donkey. Yeah, you don't say. You can understand me? Let's talk. And here he just talks our head off. Who are you? I'm cheap labor. This cart isn't mine, so I have to work for the capitalist bastard who owns it. And I only earn 5 carrots a day. The situation is deeply humiliating. You know where I'm coming from, right, comrade? The bastard pretends that he doesn't understand anything I'm saying. Anyway, I need to go back to town. You get rid of this one, and I'll bring you a new one. What a strange land this is. Is it strange that there's a talking donkey pulling a cart without an owner? Is it strange that he just dumped a corpse off and told us to deal with it? Hey, what are you staring at? Grab that juicy corpse and let's go. What for? I feel like we should take it to the morgue. I don't remember exactly why. Because, yes. But I'm pretty sure it'll be fun and might be profitable. Oh, I'm gonna puke. Let's do it! Alright, here we go. Sard, I like this place. It feels like home. You're a skull. Home was in the dirt 5 minutes ago. Put the body on the autopsy table. Then, what's next? I wonder. It's an autopsy table, dude. Oh yes, slice some flesh from the corpse. That should be good for starters. What? No way. This isn't right. Sure. It's not right. How could I forget? Maybe because I'm a talking skull with amnesia. Hey, they did fix that mistake. Daytime Ambien. Dude, thank you so much for the follow. Is that right? That I'm a skull? Nothing is right here. So shut the Sard up and do what I tell you. You promise you'll tell me how to get home? Dude, he doesn't. You just need to trade the meat in the village tavern for a beer. Sweeney Todd, anybody? Talking skulls never lie. And then bring the beer to me. Nope, we're drinking it. We're so drinking it. You've unlocked a new technology. Now this game works, because we have already played this, works off of blueprints and different things that you learn how to do from those blueprints. So we're going to go ahead and put this on the table, and we're going to perform our first autopsy, where we are going to, for whatever reason, pull flesh off the corpse. Now, in doing this, it literally drops on the ground. Yeah, that's disgusting. Absolutely. Insert Sweeney Todd jokes. We're good. You'll get used to it. So what should I do with the corpse? I don't know. Let's bury it. The skull that's supposed to have all the answers never seems to know what's going on. Take the corpse. I'll wait for you in the graveyard. I like how he's going to wait for us in the graveyard. He's sitting here. The graveyard is right outside, and somehow magically, he's going to beat us there. Does he, like, dig his way up through the ceiling? Let's bury it. Okay, use the blueprint desk at the graveyard. Mark a site for the grave, then dig it with your shovel. Carefully put the body, or what remains of it, in the grave. Bury. Decorate. Warning! Do not use gult skulls and upside-down stars for decoration. You hear that, Wolf? No goat skulls. Alright. We're going to build a new grave right here. We're going to go ahead and dig it out with the shovel it gave us. Now y'all see that this is energy that we don't have yet because there is no interface yet. And then all of a sudden the game will assault us with this massive interface. Nicely done. This burial certificate, I remember. Money and alcohol. Alcohol, I sure used to like it a lot. Oh, Sard, here comes the bishop. He's your boss. Oh, I know. Ask him about this burial certificate. He should know something. I better leave now. I'll be in the morgue waiting for my beer that we're going to drink way before we give it to you. Oh, I'm so tired. Why? Why do I come here every week? Or why do I have to come here every week? Ah, Keeper, there you are. He knows who we are. Why does he have that weird look on his face? I'm sorry to have to tell you this, but your graveyard is a mess. Yes, it is. There's no way I'm promoting you to cleric until you fix it. Current location name, important location information, repair graves to increase the graveyard's overall quality. We'll probably need special resources to do that. You've unlocked a new technology to get a wooden marker. As soon as your graveyard quality is at least 5, I'll be pleased to promote you. Hopefully we can do this a little faster than we did last time. You look like a spiritual leader, and I'm a good judge of character. Ha ha. Joke's on you, dude. I'm good at everything. That's why I was chosen to represent his will. Ha ha. I want to kick this guy already. I forgot how smug he was. Your predecessor used to keep his stuff in a trunk somewhere here. You should check it. I'll come by again next week. In fact, I'll come here every day that has this symbol. Maybe I'm not dreaming. Did I eat something? Oh, he's waiting. What should I say? Why is it you come here? It's part of my duty, the unpleasant part. It's kind of an old tradition. I don't know much about all the traditions and rituals. You are the priest. You are supposed to be the keeper of the traditions and the rituals. I'm just here to represent his might and glory. I have one tiny question. What is this burial certificate? As soon as a body has been laid to rest, you can trade its burial certificate for money at the village tavern. New task. Blink. Let's see. Let's say I'm not the keeper. I was going home from work. I need to go home. There's a talking skull. He forced me to butcher a corpse. This is gonna go over so well. Ha ha ha. A fine joke. I'm a humorist myself. Here's one. Who is BB? Who? I am. Blessed and beautiful. What do you think, chat? Do we ignore him? Or do we kind of give that fake, annoying laugh? Anybody? Bouncy says to ignore him. Anybody else want to chime in? Scare Solution says to laugh. Uh-oh. Anybody else? I think we'll go with laugh because we did ignore the last time we ran through this. Oh, so nothing happens. Nothing happens when you ignore him either. Use the force. I'm good with this. How can I fix the graveyard? Just repair all the graves. It wouldn't take me even an hour, but it's your job. Yeah, we got this prompt before. Okay. Seduce him? No. You'll run out of repair kits. If you'll run out of repair kits while fixing the graveyard, you can always craft new. Just need to fix that. Okay, so it's talking to me about the technologies. This it did not give us before, which is good. Okay. Next we have red points represent your hand crafting skills and your ability to work with materials. Green points represent your knowledge about the nature of things and nature itself. Blue points represent your spiritual knowledge of the immaterial world. So this is actually the order of how difficult they are to acquire from what we found. Use the bat signal. Thank you, William. You earn points simply by doing anything. Also, you can get points by studing new items at a special table. We're gonna student some stuff. You've unlocked a new technology and got stone stockpile and gathering stone rock. Timber stockpile, gathering sticks and small trees. All right, now you go from absolutely no interface in this game to holy crap, I have an interface all of a sudden. It's kind of wild. Now, all the points that you're supposed to get are listed here. And then here's how you spend them. Red, green, and blue. I call them mana because, well, that works for most games. There's some stuff here we don't know yet, but we will get to that. Building, blacksmithing. Right now, there's really not a whole lot we can actually build because, well, we don't have any points in anything. So we open this up. We should be able to get some repair kits here, some stone repair kits, and some tools. Now, we need to use those repair kits to try to make everything look a little better around here. I'm going to start with like these -3s over here, and let's see if we can't bring them up. All right, let's fix the wooden cross. Wait, Liam, it doesn't look like that went through, bro. All right. Working. Okay, so we took that from a -3 to a +1. Here's our overall quality, and it should continue to go up as we fix stuff. All right, let's go ahead and fix this little wooden marker. We'll make as much of a difference as we can with what materials we have. There we go. Oh, that requires 2. We don't have 2. Marker, let's fix this one. Oh, it's getting dark on us. Now, unlike most games, this game doesn't really care if it's dark or not. And I know that seems like a strange thing to say, but it really doesn't. Okay, stone cross. Let's go ahead and fix that. And then we'll come over here, and I think we'll be able to fix one of these headstones, if not 2 of them. Oh, yes, we'll be able to fix both of them. That's awesome. That's going to make a difference. So our quality is only -17. That's great. Now, while we're headed back to the house to actually sleep, because you don't get many opportunities to do that in this game. First off, this game doesn't care much about sleeping or not sleeping or any of those things. Oh, it wants me to go to the bar? Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. You'll notice right here you have a day-night cycle. And it seems to actually be a little faster than I expected. Here, you have days of the week, essentially. These are different symbols that the game uses to tell you days of the week instead of giving you actual words, which I think is a little bit strange, but, you know, who am I to judge? And this, at the 6 o'clock, denotes what day it currently is. Okay. Now we should come here and talk to this guy. Welcome to the Dead Horse Tavern. I am Haradrik. How can I help you? I came from the graveyard. Yeah, that's right, to the bar. What do you do anytime there's a lull in a video game? You go to the bar. I came from the graveyard. I woke up here today and things have been crazy since then. Oh, sorry. How could I not have recognized you? Good. This is good. Things are looking bright for our small village. Random dude shows up out of nowhere to start doing stuff with dead bodies, and it's a good thing. When are you planning on opening the church? I need to fix the graveyard first. See, this is something they don't really tell you, and they don't really imply either. Sure. It's been a while since anybody took care of it. So, let's get down to business. Huns? Shall we? How can I help you? So we're going to ask about the burial certificate. The bishop told me that you would buy my burial certificates. Yes, he's right. As the head of the village, according to the ancient contract, which is not clicky, there's no information here, I have to trade it for money. Of course, only if we have any money. Oh, is the sound too loud? Sorry, this music is a bit louder than I remember. There we go. Is that better, Wolf? What do you mean? The village is going through hard times. We're short on money. But as soon as you open the church, pilgrims will bring lots of shiny coins to the village. Yay! I'd like to trade you some fresh meat. Now remember where we got this from, right? Meat is a delicacy in our village. I'll be glad to buy it. I just need to see the royal meat stamp on it. Many years ago, there was an accident with an inappropriate meat. Ever since, all meat must be approved by royal authority. And I don't need any trouble with the town. Does your meat have a stamp? I just sliced it off a dude. I don't even want to know where you can get unauthorized meat. But wow, it really looks good. But without a stamp, my hands are tied. This game is so sick. Where can I get this stamp? Oh, you can send a form to the royal court through the mailbox near your church, but it'll cost you a bundle. But there's another way. I'll tell you just because we're neighbors. You didn't know me 5 minutes ago. Come closer. There's this guy called Snake, and he has a fake royal stand. But to be honest, I haven't seen him for a while. You can ask Mrs. Charm. She comes here every... Yeah, I don't have a name for that. I bet she can help you find Snake. Hello, lady. Thanks. Can we fake that we have a stamp? Nope. Okay. So, oh, keeper. Could you kindly take this letter to the local blacksmith, Kresvold? I love that name. Sure, where can I find him? The southeastern corner of the village. I am so going to use Kreswold or something similar in an RP session someday. That is just a great name. Right now, best we could tell, there was no map in this game last time we played. And it doesn't look like that has changed. I'm pushing all of the normal keys and we are getting nothing. Okay. So that hasn't changed, which is fine. I'm not terribly upset with that. Alright, here's our blacksmith Kresvold. Hey, what are you staring at? You? Nothing, just looking around. And I'm the keeper of... I think I'm the keeper of the local graveyard. May I ask who you are? Unfortunately, I'm the local blacksmith. My name is Kresvold. Give him the letter. I have a letter for you from Horadric. A letter. Of course, 1 minute away, and he can't be bothered to come himself. I guess old habits never die. Thank you. Sorry for my nagging. It seems it's my new habit. Slimes again. Horadric had asked me to get rid of them. I don't have the time for those pesky little green bastards, but maybe you can help. Take this rusty sword and an energy potion. The sword is broken, but you can repair it with a whetstone on the grinder right behind me. You can keep the whetstone. Maybe you'll need it to repair your shovels sometime. If you manage to kill them, bring me their remains and I'll spare you some materials. They should be right up the other side of my house near the puddles. Okay, so energy. It was the resource we saw over here that was blue. Different actions in the game spend your energy. Crafting, gathering, and fighting take energy. So very similar of an energy system to those of you who have played to Stardew Valley. Fighting has been known to take health as well. No, swinging the weapon does not take health. It just, you will get hit because the combat system is a little clunky. You can always refill your health and energy from food and potions. Sleeping will also restore your health and energy. Okay, ask him where to find metal ore. We'll do that after we beat the slimes. First, let's fix our sword. We have to click here, grab the sword, and craft. I like how the blacksmith gives us a broken sword, and then he gives us a whetstone to fix it with. What do they pay you for? And we're supposed to come up here, and there's our slimes. I seem to have forgotten how to do this. I think I have to actually equip this. Hang on. Did it tell me how to... Oh, yeah, it's spacebar. There we go. Game seems to be lagging. Okay, so that was one down. He didn't seem to hurt me, which is a little odd. We're going to use this energy potion. No, use. Okay, this one hurt me. Not enough energy. Didn't I just use the energy potion? Did you guys not see? Apparently I didn't. Alright. There we go. Now we have some energy. This game definitely still has some bugs, but man, at least some of the stuff seems a lot better than it was. The text is at least a ton better. Okay. Talk to him. We defeated the slimes. Good job. Take this whetstone. Just sharpen your broken tools and they'll be good as new. You know what? I like to work with metal myself. Where can I find some ore? You can find metal ore in swamp soil. There's a huge swamp to the west across the river. That's right, we have to repair a bridge, I believe. I used to collect ore there before the bridge collapsed. So we got a blueprint for a furnace. We got the ability to gather swamp iron. I guess that's different from regular iron. I don't know. And a recipe for iron ingots. Now we go to trade. And we can buy and sell all kinds of stuff from him. Of course, right now we don't have any money because I'm a bad streamer and a dingus, and I forgot to trade my my burial certificate for money. We were there, we were talking about doing it, and it was gone. Oh, this is our singer lady we were supposed to come see. You want to be loved by me. There's a song to that, isn't it? Boop, boop, da boop. Alright, well, we're going to talk to him first. It's good you know how to use a sword. Creswell told me how you helped him. Here, have a beer. It's on the house. Oh, I wonder where that's going to go. Alright, trade. Let's sell this. Alright. Now, let's talk to this lady. Hi.
Croissant.
Croissant. She almost sounds like she's trying to do some kind of martial arts. I'm a graveyard keeper, and I want to ask you some questions.
Tom.
I see. You know how many times a day I hear the same mumbling?
Tom. Croissant.
I have no time for you, little man. Come back when you have more faith in yourself. New task. Demonstrate that you are worth talking to. So, we're not worth talking to. William used 25 bits. Dude, awesome. Thank you. What did miss him? Words are hard, guys. Words are really hard. William with another 27 bits. What the heck, man? I mean, again, thank you. But dude, it's not just anyone. I'm the local graveyard keeper. Soon to be prior of the local church. How primitive. I'm a well-known poet in certain small circles. My name is Wagner. One day I'll read my poem to her, and then we'll... But first I need to write it, and I am catastrophically out of paper and ink. It's the bit battle, remember? Hey, you know, okay. Again, I am very happy that you guys want to have such battles in my channel, and I'm not gonna complain. But just remember, I greatly appreciate it, but I am more thrilled that you guys are here to talk to me than I ever am by all the bits you throw around. Okay, let's see if we can figure out where to find paper and ink. Let's see if he gives us a better explanation. You may have some of it in your church, or you can make it. I'm just not used to manual labor, but a skillful man such as you can surely do it easily. I love how this guy introduces himself as the local graveyard keeper like that's normal. Not only that, lady, everybody seems to know who you are, except you. Also, you could get some from the old astrologer. He used to live at the lighthouse. He used to go to the lighthouse every moon day. I guess. He was my supplier before we had this ridiculous fight. Your supplier, like it was a drug. To ask about the astrologer. He's old and mad, whereas I've been studying for almost 3 years at the town university. Can you believe he turned out to be an idiot? He told me the earth is round. What nonsense. What do you think, chat? Do we argue with him? While we jam out to this music? Anybody got any idea? Flat as a pancake? Can we flatten him like a pancake? That would make me happy. Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and go with this one, just for funsies, if nobody else has any, wants to see it a certain way. Oh god, You should definitely meet him. The mad astrologer and the graveyard keeper, two wise men. That could make for a pretty funny poem. The astrologer must be the smartest man around. Maybe he'll help me get back home. Alright. But let's ask him about the lighthouse. It's on a cliff to the east of the village. It hasn't seen active use for a while. Bless the dead horse for staying open. One day I'll write a poem about this place. Maybe even a couple of lines about you. Alright. Well, our health is low. Our energy is almost non-existent. We need to go find home. My cabbages! No, those are not my cabbages, but we will eventually do that. And this little spot still seems to lag pretty heavy. Alright, so far we have read walls and walls of text. We've done a little of repairing on our graveyard, but that's been about it. And tomorrow we have what I lovingly call Quake Day. Psst, come here. How did you get here, dude? Where you been? Where you been, man? I was at the village. This place is so weird, but it feels so real. But he's like pinching himself every time he walks. And everybody is okay with me just appearing out of nowhere. Sard, you're stealing my thoughts. You're a skull. Stealing. I remember there's a cellar in your cottage. Some provisions must be stored there. How does that come out of stealing? New technology and got the ability to gather edible mushrooms, apples, and berries. Wheat. Exactly. I remember baking bread out of it. And pies. Sweet berry pies. So we go from stealing to stuff stashed in our garage to pies. Toast. Onion toast. Oh, that's good with beer. Sard, you know what? I need a beer. I thought I was a little loopy. This is beginning to feel like a one-sided relationship. Bring me beer and I'll tell you a lot of important stuff, like how you can get home. Cook and eat that meat, says Nazareth. Actually, you can. Questions? Yes. Take me home. Yes, you can tell. It was rhetorical. Do I look like a magical head with answers? Well, technically, yes. Sard, you smartass. I'll be waiting for that beer at my place. No beer, no answers. What I don't understand is why they go through all the trouble to use a made-up curse word. And then they throw in a real one. Just because. Alright. So, I think we do have a beer for him. Give him a beer. What a disappointment. I think I'll need something stronger. I need something stronger to deal with you. Alright, you seem to be a decent guy, so here's some advice. Stop running around bragging that you're from another world. I don't remember too clearly, but it was for doing something similar that I lost my body. I'm sorry, I was reading game text. So if you want to keep yours, just stop. Maybe he's right. I should be more careful. So what's your question? How can I get back home? Easy. I'm sure you could use the portal on Witch Hill. So I just need to go through it, or what? Do I need to turn it on first? I obviously don't have a brain inside here. That's the smartest thing he said all game. So I'm not sure what this knowledge, where this knowledge is coming from. I've told you everything I can remember. Maybe some books from the library could help you. Wow, the church has a library in its cellar. Or maybe the young astrologer knows. He's a smart boy. Didn't the last guy call him old? Let's ask about the library. Obviously through the church, and I think your wine cellar might be connected to the church. To the church cellar. Oh, even the morgue is connected. There's a network of tunnels down here. Okay, so I'm guessing that's the wreckage that's here. Net. I used to like fishing. I remember fishing. Once I caught a fish this... Sorry, I've got no hands to show you how big it was, but believe me, it was huge. I hate fishtails. And once, you know what? I need to go. Sure. It's nice to have legs. Don't forget to bring me some wine. Okay, let's ask about the astrologer. Oh, he's so smart and very cheerful. Though I don't know him personally, I think. But his wine was the best, and he was a big friend of the lighthouse keeper. They used to hang out at the lighthouse every moon day, which we knew already. Where is the lighthouse? Somewhere near, let's see. Sard, I don't remember. All these questions are so frustrating. You're not a very good friend, you know. Dumb skull. Dumb skull? Numbskull? What? Okay, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to come over here. We're going to gather a couple of materials that we need to use up what energy we do have left, which is not much. See, not enough energy. Then we're going to go ahead and go in the house and sleep. One of the mechanics of this game, you'll notice we've been up for a full 24 hours, and this character's not sitting here complaining or crying or anything like that. You can stay up for I'm not sure how long, but the church steeple is what time it is. When you go to sleep, at the beginning, you get very little energy, usually 1 or 2 during the daytime. As soon as it becomes night, that jumps to 4, 5, 6, and numbers like that. Once it gets back to daytime, that drops back down to 2. So you're not necessarily penalized for sleeping during the day, but you obviously don't get as restful sleep, which is actually interesting. All right, so we have a cellar down here. We're going to go ahead and we're going to chop a bunch of stuff up. This should give us some parts that we desperately need and some research that we desperately need. What's that sound? Damn gate. I'll come here every night if I have to, but I'll get through eventually. Looks like I can move this blockage and fortify the arch. Yes. He was just saying that we could do that. All right, so we're going to go ahead and chop all this stuff up and clear this area. Not necessarily because we need this area for anything. You know, like in Stardew Valley, one of the first things you do is clean up your front yard, basically, so you can plant. In this particular game, we need the resources that come in these barrels and in these bags, because it's kind of our only source of resources. So we're actually, I think, going to run out of energy before we even get this done. Nails! I did not see Piccolo anywhere. Unfortunately, this is the... Aw, we didn't quite make it. It's still kind of nighttime and early day. Let's see if we can't catch some rest before it starts penalizing us and show you guys 3, 4, 3, 4, 4, 4, 2. 1, 2, 1. Yeah. So once it starts to get later in the day, the game's like, nope, you're not sleeping very well. I'm so refreshed. We only got half the energy back, bro. No reason to pretend. And at least at the part we were at before, there was really nothing we could build here but storage. And unfortunately, the storage seemed to only affect what was in this room. Now, that may change later on, but at least at this point, that's where we're at. Okay, so let's come over here to our blueprints, to our desk, and let's see what we can build. Okay, we can build an extra trunk, which is important, a furnace, which we're gonna need, increase our yard space, timber stockpile, stone stockpile. So obviously, the first thing we need to do is focus on a furnace. We need flitch, we need 20 pieces of stone, and we need 8 simple iron parts. Now, I don't think we have everything we need to build those things, but let me check real quick. I think we have some technology we need to unlock to be able to do those things. Here we go. Yes. Okay, so we have a furnace. We can do a wooden anvil, and that'll give us the ability to do the simple iron parts. But we'll need that for the forge. Yeah. We're probably, I think we have to buy them is eventually what happens. All right, so we need, to be able to do the mill here, to be able to saw, we're going to need 5 of this red mana and 2 of the green mana. We have 13 and 1. So we're sorely lacking in one particular department. Now, if memory serves, coming over here, There's the donkey with the dead body. Now, what we learned through our last playthrough is the donkey can only drop off one body at a time. So we're actually going to leave that body until we can get our quality higher here in the cemetery. There we go. There's some of the green and lots of it. All right, let's go ahead and research that technology. And let's figure out what we need to do to build the sawhorse. So, unfortunately for the poor sap who's sitting on our doorstep, he's going to get a little juicy. All right. Sawhorse. We need 10 wooden sticks. All right. We'll go ahead and sleep, and we should be able to pull that off pretty easy in the morning. Whew. After a hard day's work, Frina making me a wonderful, sorry, not Frina, lady, making me an absolutely wonderful coffee so that I can be here and do the speech thing and have words. Because words are hard when you're tired after a long day. Words are really hard. Especially because, you know, guys, honestly, I have to say, I talk more during this 4-hour cast than I probably do all week put together. Not counting the casts, obviously. I'm one of those weird antisocial people. I'm sure y'all can't imagine that. How many of these sticks do we have? 10. Perfect. I really wasn't counting. I'm glad we have 10. I'd have looked like an idiot. Alright, now somebody said something about being able to push F and rotate these things. That didn't work at all. That's okay. All right, so this will allow us to take wooden logs that we chop from trees and turn them into billets and flitch. Which flitch we need for the furnace. So we should be able to chop this tree down here. So yes, all of y'all thank coffee. Yes, thank coffee and Lady, the one who made coffee, for me being able to make words today, even though I'm still not doing a very good job. I am failing at the word things today. And there we go with some stone. See, and we're still running into this issue, and this was one of my complaints earlier in our first playthrough. I feel like I'm getting nothing done before I'm completely and totally wasted on energy. And I don't know necessarily that that's my fault. That I don't feel like I'm necessarily doing anything wrong, I should say. But it doesn't feel good, that's for sure. Now, I have to wonder if they fixed the extraction for the brains, the heart, and the intestine, because when we were playing this before, that didn't work at all. Now, also last time, there was absolutely no explanation as to what these items did. We looked and there was nothing. All right, we're going to go ahead and build and buy this so we can do better at the graveyard. Then I think we're essentially out of energy. Yeah, pretty much. Unless we want to eat or do something like that, we're pretty much toast here. All right. Let's put these away so we have inventory management going here. Sword is fine. We need to repair the shovel, but otherwise we're okay. William, okay. This game feels like somebody played Stardew, and then while they were playing Stardew, they fell asleep while listening to heavy metal, like goth heavy metal, and this is what they dreamed about. Yeah, That's probably the best I can do. Because they act like you need to help the village by working on your graveyard. And like that's supposed to be perfectly normal and okay. Not. Alright, I'm gonna put these in here. Now we're gonna need a couple more logs. And then the rest should just be 20 rocks. Then I think we still need some stuff smelted, but I think we can buy that stuff from the blacksmith. Maybe. Come here. Juggle the log. Juggle the log. I still say it's BS that this little dude can carry that gigantic log. That was a vivid description. Well, I mean, I could have also added while on acid, but, you know. That's just what it reminds me of. It reminds me of what would happen if somebody was playing Stardew and fell asleep listening to some super heavy metal and dreamed about Stardew Valley while on heavy metal. On heavy metal, like it's a drug. Now, why did we get 3 from that stone and we've only been getting 1 from all the others? Am I just bad at finding rocks? It looked more like this one, so let's go for this one. I wonder if this specific type is gonna... Hey! Okay, well, more bang for our buck. We're not gonna be dumb. I think it's dumb that that happens, but we'll take it. This game is definitely a twisted, morbid version of Stardew Valley. Ew. The Inquisitor. I've just seen the Inquisitor. Right nearby, going up the path to Witch Hill. Oh, Sard, he'll kill me, or even worse. You're dead. I'll distract him. Maybe I'll find something on that hill that will help me get home. Okay. We're almost out of energy anyway. Field trip. Oh, this is one of those cutscene things. Everything is ready, monsieur. Good. Were there any problems? No, monsieur. Except there was a strange fella snooping around. Oh, there he is. Halt. I was snooping around. Why does it look like I don't have any arms? I think those are supposed to be elbow patches. Guys, calm down. I live here at the graveyard. He calls us guys. Why, he's a cultist for certain, monsieur. You girls? I mean... Tell him the bishop is our friend. You know, the bishop is a good friend of mine. He appointed me as keeper of the local graveyard. Interesting, but I can believe you're a friend of his. Though it's not a terribly impressive feat. Just pay him a compliment and he's your friend. But appointing someone to the graveyard is certainly outside of his area of responsibility. I'll have to visit him and remind him again of the limits of his authority. Uh-oh. We just got our buddy in trouble. Would you join me at the witch burning ceremony? I have obligatory Monty Python jokes that must go here. She's a witch. Can we burn her? It would be my honor. So how did you find yourself in such an interesting position? Help? Chat? How did we find ourselves in this position? We were just told not to tell him about the real world. But I don't think lying to him is going to do any good, and I don't think dodging the question is a good idea either. You know it's a bad sign when your children are in the chat telling you to lie. What have I taught you? Nobody else with an opinion? What you don't know won't hurt you. Yes, I'm sure. All right, we'll go this way. You know, I wanted to be a graveyard keeper ever since I was a kid. At least don't lie miserably. I strongly suggest you to avoid bothering people with such nonsense. Here I am, the Great Inquisitor. I protect the one true faith in humankind itself. We're having a tough time in the town. The ship of the dead is already overloaded. And there's a new one stuck in the shipyard. What? Your graveyard is again at a suspiciously auspicious time. Suspiciously auspicious. These are fun things to say. The dark cult is rising. I can feel it. Righteous anger rises with it in my soul. We haven't revealed a witch for a long time, and now we're lighting up the second one this year. Shall we burn her? And it's only the beginning. Burn the witch! Sorry. This is a very serious situation, and I don't necessarily like making light of it. If you haven't seen Monty Python and the Quest for the Holy Grail, please go watch it. This will seem slightly more comedic, even though I'm not sure that's a good thing. So, you work with a lot of dead bodies, huh? Yes, I think it's part of my job. And you live right beside the hill near the graveyard. That right? Yes. Interesting, interesting. You know, I need someone to be my friend here at the village. Yeah, you don't strike me as somebody with a lot of those. A friend of mine is a friend of the Holy Inquisition. Villagers, they're different from us town citizens. You can't trust them. But you're new here. You might notice something unusual. Like the fact that every single person here tries to talk to me. I don't know that I can agree to be his friend. I can agree to punch him in the face. Anybody with an opinion? Wow, chat is stunningly silent. You either all went to look up Monty Python because you don't know, or you're sad at how sick and twisted I really am. Bouncy says to agree. Nah, I'm going to go ahead and decline. I'm not interested in that kind of friendship. I'm not going to spy on people. I see. Well, it's up to you. I just hope that you don't become my enemy. You may live now. Return to your duties. He didn't say leave. He said you may live now. Did we not have permission to live before? See? It's a Stargate. There's the DHD. There's the Stargate ring. Does anybody else see this? This is straight up out of Stargate. Yeah. If SG-1 comes through here, they need to shoot that guy first. Bouncy's like, me, I do. Yes, I did. Did you not see it? Oh, I am a huge Stargate nerd. I'm sorry you guys don't seem to have known that. See, look! You've got a DHD here. You've got a gate here. I call Stargate. But I can't interact with anything. And for those of you that don't know, I'm so sorry. For those of you that are like, what in the heck is he talking about? I am so incredibly sorry. But you should be ashamed of yourself. Oh. Nope, I'm out of energy. Darn. What's this over here? Oh, is this the other witch they burned? Man. This is all gloomy and stuff. is this? Oh, an abandoned vineyard for us to repair. We'll have to go up and finish mining that stone at some point. So yeah, guys, if y'all can imagine pretty much any super nerdy fandom, I've probably been in it at some point. Stargate. I did a little bit of the Doctor Who thing, but it has never really been my thing. I was a huge Star Trek nerd as a kid. I was a bigger Star Wars nerd. I'm sure none of y'all can imagine, but there was a time where I could quote every single class of Star Destroyer and every single compliment it would have on it. All the troops, all the walkers, how many of which fighters it would carry, how many troops it would carry for those fighters, for those walkers, assault teams, how many officers were on board, how many turbo lasers were on it. I was one of those people. I did the early Battlestar Galactica, but I didn't do the newer stuff that came out. I enjoyed the concept, but it came at a bad time for me to be a fan. And it's one of those things I have on my to-do list. On my fan to-do list. Oh? You know, I believe on the last playthrough we had, I complained that nowhere on this map could I find a place that I could carve chunks of stone. That there was even a table that seemed like it was there for us to put chunks of stone on. And how in the heck this guy is lifting 500-pound chunks of stone and kicking another one down the road while he's at it, I have no freaking clue. But I'm jealous. I don't know what drugs you're on for this dream, dude, but I want some. I am not a small guy by any stretch, but holy crap. Have you seen the new Lost in Space Netflix series, Minty? Yes. I've seen most of the first couple of episodes, but generally, if you ask the question, have you watched at this point in my life, the answer is just no. I don't watch much of anything, but that's just, I don't have time, and when I do have time, I don't want to spend the time. Okay, so interestingly enough, we did get some big chunks of stone that we can use to make things out of. That's interesting. I did not... Last game, we spent all game roaming around looking for that exact thing, only for it to be up there by the Stargate. Yes, I should have looked last time. So yes, I really liked what I saw of the Lost in Space Netflix series, but it's generally not a good health-conscious decision for me to sit and watch TV. I don't handle it well. But that's a story for another time, definitely. But yeah, I do not like just sitting and watching TV if I can avoid it. Now, this is sad because Freena is a huge TV nerd. And if you want to talk TV, I am sure that any series you have watched, Freena has watched too. And in fact, Stargate has a very special place in our heart because that was the first TV show that she and I ever really watched together at any length. And I showed it to her for the first time right after we got married. And we promptly watched every single episode in order all the way through to the end of Atlantis. So, oh, your rusty pickaxe is broken and you need to fix it. Whoops. That's what I get for not looking at my tools before I leave home. And she still to this day swears that I am Rodney McKay. I don't argue with her much. And that's not a, oh, look how intelligent I am. It's more of a look at my version of crazy and see it put on display by a wonderful actor. As an IT guy, there are many, many times where I find myself quoting Rodney about just leaving me alone and letting me do my job, and I'll explain it to you when we're done. Because that's just how my brain operates. It will take me longer to explain it than it will take me to fix it. Leave me alone. Oops, that was the wrong way. I thought we chopped a couple times at this. There we go. I think we're getting close to the 20 stone mark. Oh, yep. Just past it. With absolutely no energy to spare. But it is nighttime. See, I feel like this is taking me a lot longer to do than it should because of the energy problem. And yeah, I could try to make food or buy food, but man... I feel like Stardew did a good with proficiencies and leveling up and making you feel less useless. You know, I feel like your energy renewed faster and things like that. But maybe that was just my imagination. Alright, so we still need 2 flitch and we need 4 simple iron parts, which I find really strange the game does that because we need this to build the iron parts. But, you know, whatever. Alright, we're going to do this. Then we're going to go to the blacksmith and go try to buy the iron parts. I don't know that we have enough money because we need 4. I don't remember how much they cost. Let's see what we've got laying around. We've got this. We've got 2 nails we could sell, but I don't really wanna. I wonder if he'd buy the energy potion. We can't sell the meat without a stamp, which is... That even feels weird just saying it out loud. Alright. So, let's go check with the blacksmith, and let's see what we can do with that. Unfortunately, the poor dude is still sitting here rotting on the side of the road. But if we don't do that, that donkey will be by like every single day with a new corpse. And we will have so much trouble catching up. So it's much better, in my opinion, for us to leave him right where he sits. And this wheat field still lags. Like, every time. And see, this part right here, kind of coming into this town, reminds me almost of the first town you find in the Witcher series. Ah! You pushed me away from the door. I don't know why. I think it's like the wooden fence with the crops growing right there and the people hustling and bustling around. All right, let's trade. Okay, he doesn't want anything from us. Darn. I don't think we have a whole lot of money. I was hoping that guy would trade us a couple of things. It might have been smarter of us to go ahead and do a couple more bodies so we can trade them for the stuff, for the thing. Okay, simple iron parts. Yeah, these are 60 copper a piece. We need 4. So that's 2 silver, 50 copper. Yeah, see, selling the 2 nails won't quite cover that. Unfortunately, he won't take the energy potion, the wooden stick. I was hoping he would take something. We need a full silver. See, he doesn't sell a rusty sword, or I would sell the sword. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and sell the axe. And we'll come back and buy it after we have some more money. Again, or we'll build a new one. Probably a mistake, but hey, It can't be as bad as some of the ones we made before where we just sat there forever. I think I was 40 days before I got the graveyard to where I could do anything. Just due to stupid mistakes early on. But I'm good with stupid mistakes. Man, you guys got quiet all of a sudden. Mintoros, love your stream, man. Keep it up. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate it. Hey, seriously, if you do like the stream, absolutely, please don't hesitate to hit the follow. Also, I have Discord links below. We'd love to have you, even if you don't want to come back to the stream. Just come hang out in the Discord with us and play games. Be awesome. All right, now we should be able to build the furnace here. All right, we're going to build it right here because this is like the perfect spot. I'm a little bothered. I still wish I could turn those things. It really bothers me that I can't. Maybe I can turn them after I build them. Just thinking out loud. Okay, here we go. Now, we need some firewood, we need some coal. I think we need an axe for that. And then iron ingots, which we can get up from above. Yeah, I bet it doesn't let us, Oh, we can't make firewood yet. Ooh, that's bad. Okay, well, let's make one of these. Mistakes were made. That's okay. We'll make another one of these. Now we should. We'll go place those here in a little bit. Let's see how bad we screwed this up, chat. Oh, can I pick these? Apparently not. Oh, there we go. You need an axe to pick a mushroom. Okay, there we go. Do we pick these flowers? White flowers. I wonder what all these do. I didn't know these were a thing. I knew these mushrooms were a thing. I wonder if we can sell them. That would be interesting. Okay. Now, we're going to come over here and we're going to put these graveyard parts down on the negative gravestones, and we're going to hope that we can do a little better here. And I should be able to cut these trees out as well, because it uses a shovel instead of an axe. I don't think we'll get to our +5 from this simple of stuff, but you know. Uh-oh. That's a big nope. So close too. Let's go ahead and drink that energy potion that we have, since we obviously can't sell it. Let's finish this up here. I'm curious as to why the giant tree here isn't negative to the morale of the graveyard, or at least positive. If that were in my graveyard, I'd be like, heck yeah. Or at least heck no. One or the other. Pick one, dude. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4 more of these. But yeah, we're not too horribly bad. We're not too horribly bad. A couple of more gravestone markers and we'll actually be okay. Yeah, what we're gonna do, this one's a little juicy. We're gonna let the donkey bring another 1 or 2, and we're gonna use that to collect burial certificates so that we can get a little coin back in our pockets. Bye, dude. Ciao. Ew. So yeah, hopefully we can get a little rest, though it's not quite nighttime. But again, that goes back to one of my primary complaints of the game, is just simply that I feel like the energy management is bad. Or I'm just bad, which is very likely. All right, so we're going to go ahead and sleep. which is also how you save the game, by the way, just in case you're wondering. And there we go. I'm so refreshed. I bet you are. Now, how are we going to fix this money situation, guys? Edible mushrooms, -1 to health, +2 to energy. White flour, +3 to energy. Can we use these to cook? Flour, dough, pastry dough, raw sliced meat, sure. What can possibly go wrong here? Cook. Fuel from sticks. Where's the meat, man? Oh, baked mushrooms. Okay, so we can get the baked mushrooms to be 10 energy. We just need 6 mushrooms. I don't see anything else on the list here. Let's keep looking. We're also looking for the white flour, as well as the mushrooms. Ah, here's more mushroom. Baked kebabs. Doesn't say how much the baked kebabs give you in energy. This doesn't make any sense to me either. I think the more we cook it, the more we get. I'm not sure. Interesting. Okay. Baked meat. Yummy. All right, we don't quite have enough fuel for that. But we're gonna go get some more fuel. I have to wonder if we can sell it baked. Surely they don't expect it to still have a stamp on it after it's baked. And I'm still curious why nobody second guesses the graveyard keeper trying to sell meat to the innkeeper. That just normal? This world is all kinds of weird. All right, let's go ahead and put these sticks in the fire here. All right, where is baked meat? All right, now it just sits there and cooks. We don't actually have to do anything with that. Now, let's see. There was something else we were going to do, chat. What did I forget? We're going to wait for a couple of bodies so that we can get the money. Let's go explore around and see what kind of trouble we can find until nighttime. What is this? I can't zoom in. It looks like somebody's dumping spot for nasty stuff. Oh, hey, are these berries? Nice. Are these the solution to my energy crisis? Nope. A whopping 2 energy each. There are bees up ahead. Yes, I think you're right, Bouncy. I think I do remember there being bees around here. I just don't remember where. Aha, here they are, but I don't think I have the thing to get them. Oh, maybe I do. Maybe I do. Hey! We gathered some honey, but we lost some health. Let's see what we get from the honey. +3 health, +15. We can also use this as a sweetener in our cooking, I remember very specifically. Oh, hey, old man has rocks. Can we smash on these? Nope. So, can I harvest the bees again? No. Are there more here to harvest? No. Trapped. Maybe each day? Every 24 hours? What's this guy trade? Oh, stones! Good, we can try to get some money back. We need 3 silver. Oh, we're going to be here a while. Okay. All right. These are yellow flowers. Okay, so we can pick the little flowers. I was just an idiot and didn't realize that. I just thought they were pretty. All right, I don't necessarily see any more bees, and we're burning nighttime. So I'm gonna kind of burn it back to the house, I think. Uh-oh. Oh, nope. We had a path. Okay. Unfortunately, I think I'm gonna be a little on the late side. But we'll still get some energy back. It just won't be a ton. Overall, though, I think this run is going much better. We are learning many more things, and we're using what we learned the first time. We are not so incredibly far behind. I felt like last time we were just absolutely stupid to what was going on. I still feel stupid to what's going on, but not quite as stupid. All right, whoops, there's our meat. In this very strange world. Hey, we made it back just in time. I'm so refreshed. Just subscribe to your Discord channel. Don't know how it works, but it sounds good playing with you guys. Hey, Minteros. Absolutely awesome, man. Basically, Discord is a chat program very similar to, well, any of your old chat programs, any of your new ones, Skype, whatever have you. But it works in channels. And the channel we have set up is just anybody who I have come across in all of my time gaming that I have decided, hey, let me put all of us together. Let me find all the people I can find. Let me put us all together and let's spend time together. Let's play games together. I know that several of the people here watching the stream are a part of the Discord and play there regularly. If I'm going to play a multiplayer game and it's not on stream, I'll go into the Discord a lot of times and say, hey guys, I'm playing XYZ game. Anybody want to come? I know we have regular World of Warcraft groups. We have a guild there. I don't play it on stream just because, let's just say it's too popular for a streamer my size to be able to successfully play and get any attention from, at least in my opinion. And that opinion might be wrong. But at the end of the day, most of the streamers there that are on even the first dozen pages of World of Warcraft all have, 100 viewers, 200 viewers, and, well, we're not even close to that, boys. So I like to have a place where I like to play games where we at least have a prayer of being seen by somebody so that people can come in and say hi and join the channel. Whoops, pick this up. I did not realize that was going to be a tree. And we will kick this log through a swamp all the way down, because that's weird. All right, here we go. Ah! Okay. There we go. We'll go ahead and drop this down. There, not on the floor. Okay, now let's go in here. I think we've picked up enough food stuffs that we might actually get some interesting things going here. So I picked up a lot of stuff I didn't know was even a thing the last time we played. Here's a bunch of mushrooms. We could do that kebab. Ah, there's the donkey. Green jelly. Here we go. Look at this. 4 slimes and a honey. And we get 25 energy out of that. That is awesome. We just need some more fire. And we sold our axe like a moron. All right, so to get some more money, let's go do an autopsy on this dude and get him buried. Actually, instead, let's go to sleep because our energy is low enough. I don't think we can finish the autopsy, build a grave, and put him in it. And yes, that means its quality will degrade. And yes, that means that it will be a little worse. We won't quite get as much from him, but I feel like we really don't have much of a choice there. Our energy was simply too low to ignore that. Oh, great. He's been sitting out in the rain. We'll leave a dead body there for like 8 hours in the rain. That was not what I wanted to do. You silly game. And of course, the skull is still here harassing us. All right, there we go. We got some flesh. Yummy. Now we're going to the graveyard. We are going to build a gravesite. We'll build this one right here. All right, now we should dig it out. And then we'll toss this little guy in there. Unfortunately, that puts it at a -1, but we got a burial certificate. Now we're going to go ahead and pick up these trees to try to make up some of that difference there. And then, since we'll be low on energy anyway, we will go ahead and go sell our burial certificate, and that should give us enough for the axe that we need. Again. That we... Oh, Rusty Shovel has broken. Whoops. Hey guys, I forget to repair my tools. Bad streamer. All right. Now we're going to go ahead, since we're on this side of the area, run to town. Yes, bad Burnick. Absolutely. Bad Burnick. We're going to go ahead and run to town. One of my other complaints last time we played this, and I still think it's correct, I feel like they put town too far away from your graveyard. And maybe later you'll get something like a horse or something like that, but even in Stardew Valley, it didn't feel quite this far away. Have I punished the minion cup? I don't punish the minion cup. I drink from the minion cup. Trade. Okay, sell this. All right, there's the 3 silver we needed. Now we can go buy our axe back. No, I'm good, Bouncy. Thank you. All right. Trade. Here's our axe. Yes. Now, one of the other things we noticed also is that these merchants seem to work in tiers. And as you exchange goods with them, their tiers go up and they have more items for sale. Okay, so the bell should ring any second now from the donkey as we passed him on our way by. And we have 0 energy. Mentiros, my personal opinion is you deserve far more viewers. You always have a lot to tell, and that makes you a great streamer. You're a great person, and thank you for everything. I hope to see a lot of you in the future. Mentiros, thank you very much, man. I greatly appreciate that. That really means a lot. There will always be days where I don't feel like a great streamer. But I think even the great streamers go through that. So I try not to take it too personally. Whoa! I'm not even sure how I did that. Oh, okay. The tilde key, apparently. That really does mean a lot. Thank you very much. All right, let's go ahead and get this pulled out. Yeah, Bouncy is exactly correct. Don't make me cry, please. I'm really bad about doing that on stream. But there are days where you doubt. In fact, I was talking to another streamer, this Nancy, who I absolutely love to watch in the mornings for us. She's in Australia, so when she streams, it's morning time for us. And she had the exact same thing, and I was yelling at her for feeling that way, but I do understand it. All right. No, I said go in there. But again, Mentiros, thank you. Honestly, it does mean a lot to hear that from somebody. All right, let's get this thing covered up and let's get back to bed. Unfortunately, now we have another burial certificate that we need to go exchange for. Unfortunately, we have more money we need. And we'll remember to repair our tools. I'll say I'll remember, but I'll forget. We'll remember to repair our tools when we wake up. All right. Saving progress. I'm so refreshed. Yeah, sure, bud. Okay, Brunick, repair your tools. Hey, we remembered. And I remember when I don't actually need to repair any of them. How pathetic is that? Okay, now I have to remember in my scatterbrain where we were and what we were actually doing. Because holy moly, that was a big long run around. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to get the stone working now that we can make use of the stone cutter, and we're going to get the firewood. I think I have enough for both. There we go. Now, if I remember, the stone cutter doesn't cost like hardly anything. Chopping spot takes 5 wooden billets. That shouldn't be an issue. Stone cutter, 4 flitch and 4 nails. Now, nails are a little bit of a problem because I don't think we can build them yet. Am I wrong? Smithing. Hey, look, primitive forging. Nails. We can build nails now. Well, assuming we can build the forge. Wooden anvil. 2 billets, 4 simple iron parts. I love how it wants us to have all these iron parts when we can't build them. All right, there we go with the wooden billets. We'll get 1 more set just so we have them. Now, in case you're wondering where this wood is coming from, it's actually coming from this pile over here where we stacked a whole bunch up. All right, we're going to go ahead and set this down. What to do next? We'll put those there. Our whetstone is starting to get broken as well. Now, what else do we need? Oh, besides to not sit here and bump our mic. Chopping spot. There we go. Okay, I can't put it there. See, I want to put it there, though. It fits so perfectly there. But it won't let me rotate things. All right, so now this should allow us to get firewood. There we go. Now we should be able to use... Oh, that's right. I used all my billets to build the chopping spot. I'm like, didn't we just get a bunch of billets? Okay. There we go. Now we're going to grab some more firewood. Grab some more. There you go. All right. Now that we should be able to put in the furnace. Yeah. And then we'll need actual iron, which we have none of. But we can also use the firewood over here. So we're going to put the fuel from firewood in here, and that's going to give us some heat. We're going to use that heat to build this green jelly. And we're going to sleep. Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. Thankfully, Iron Man is not punching us in the face for that. Okay. I am so refreshed, and there's a bunch of jelly laying on the floor. Okay, here, look at this. What does it take to make the pastry dough? Where's the dough? Well, I think we have to make the dough over here. Okay, here we go. Pastry dough. 1 chicken egg, 4 water. I think we're going to do this. I know where to get the water, and I know where to get the chicken eggs. All right, this sounds great, because that's going to be 95 energy. That's all the energy we have. All right, so we're going to pick up a bucket of water here. And then you just simply right-click on the bucket of water to get water droplets. Why they did it that way, I don't know. All right, now the chicken eggs are actually for sale in town. So we are going to run that way and do that because I want to make a cake, darn it. Oh, and Minteros, if you're still around, if for some reason I'm pronouncing your name incorrectly, I always encourage people to actually correct me with the phonetic spelling. I hate sitting here calling somebody something wrong for an extended period of time and then be like, nah, dude, that's not right. I would hate for that to be the case. All right. Now, I know there's a little chicken farm here where we can buy eggs that are just sitting on the side of the road. Oh, hey. And a pen? That wasn't there last time. Okay, we can't afford too many eggs because we broke. There we go. And one of the things that confused me is firewood takes a lot of effort. You have to chop down a tree. You have to put it into billets. Then you have to chop the wood. So you take like half a bar of energy to get any firewood at all when it's all said and done. And yet it doesn't sell for anything. Everybody says it like that, but if you want to say it correct, it's mentiroso. Got it. Mentiroso. I can handle that. Was the accent okay? If so, you can thank my Spanish teacher. Always thank your teachers. Aha, perfect. Yes. Yes. No, don't ask me what it means. I recognize it, but don't ask me what it means. I will make an absolute fool of myself. There we go. We have some pastry dough. Now, wasn't there a cake in here? Yes. We have cake. And it's not a lie. That cake is not a lie. Alright. Let us put all the... No, this is the wrong way. Stuff goes that way, Brunick. Or that, yeah. Way on stream. Yes. I will always do that backwards. I don't think there's a time where I will be used to streaming enough that I will remember that you guys see a mirror image of me. I don't know. Maybe eventually I'll stream enough hours that it won't bother me. For some reason, my brain is tingling, telling me... Now, I honestly did not know that was going to happen. It felt like it was. All right. I honestly feel like we're going to get better out of this corpse by not taking that out. But no, don't throw him down and then go out the door, you dingus. Come on. What kind of words? Use words, Brunick. What kind of games do you play often? Mentiroso asks. You know, Mentiroso, that really depends. My biggest thing is I like having fun. To me, a lot of times fun is hard games, challenging games, but not always. So it really depends on the day. Right now, my biggest struggle is most of the games I want to play, my computer cannot handle while trying to stream. Now, I am working on that, and I'm working on some solutions in the background, but as it is, my computer just will not do at all. So a lot of my games right now, and I tell people this no matter where they're from or how often I talk to them, right now I have more hours and more enjoyment, more pure joy out of indie titles than I do AAA titles. And a lot of that is because I think a lot of AAA companies have kind of lost their way and have forgotten that they make games for the gamers, not just for money. And so games like this, Stardew Valley, RimWorld, but also I play lots of World of Warcraft, I play Warframe, I play Path of Exile, I play PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds, but the stream is only about a week old. Now, there is a caveat to that. I did play quite a bit 2 years ago. I promise that if you joined our Discord and your name is where I can find it, I'll tell you the story if you're interested. It's not one I like to tell on camera because I do not contain myself well. But a lot of things happened. A lot of things that were bad and then turned good. And so I had to stop streaming about 2 years ago, but I'm back. And since then, mostly what we've been playing is indie games. In fact, I don't think I've played any AAA titles. Now, on Friday of this week, I don't know what time zone you're in, but in Central Time US, we're going to start at 3 p.m., and I intend to run a 24-hour stream. Now, I have absolutely no idea what I'm going to play for 24 hours to keep you guys entertained and to keep myself awake. But we're going to see. Somehow we will figure this out. Really, donkey? Really? All right. Play Dark Souls. Actually, that's on my to-do list. I am very much a person who loves hard games. Loves hard games. So that is actually on my to-do list, and it might be something I try to pick up for part of that. But I have thousands of hours in 7 Days to Die. Not literally thousands, almost 1,000 hours in 7 Days to Die. I don't even want to talk about how many hours I have in Civilization and in that series because it's shameful. Things like that. So I don't necessarily mind playing something like Dark Souls. I don't know that I'll try to do it on a 24-hour stream because I don't know that I could do that and not throw a controller somewhere or upset somebody. Okay, let's pull this out. I don't know why this does good things. Oops. But it makes the body better, and hopefully it'll make the graveyard better. So that's on the list. I know that I like to do Fallout 4 survival runs and things like that. I like to play 7 Days to Die on what I call permadeath mode, where basically if I die at any point, I stop immediately and start a new map with a brand new character, because I'm a glutton for punishment. But again, as I told the stream earlier, for those that are new, I'm not that guy that's great at video games. So if you come here and what you're looking for is a Shroud or a Vis or a Dr. Disrespect or even a Co-Carnage, somebody who's really, really good at video games, you're in the wrong stream. I love hard games. I love hard games, but I do not play them well. If I remember good, you make some tutorial videos on YouTube for 7 Days to Die. I did, Mentiroso. I made quite a few, actually, but that was, again, 2 years ago. Is that how you ended up here? If you don't mind my asking. You can, as always, just be like, nah, dude, that's none of your business. I promise I won't complain. Alright. We're gonna go turn in our certificates. Yes, it is actually how you found this. Okay. Yes, I did very much on the 7 Days to Die train. I recently tried to play it again on stream, and I personally struggled to play it and be as entertaining as I prefer to be. I feel like if somebody's going to sit here, they need to have something to listen to and somebody to talk to. So, yeah. And I don't feel like I was a good streamer during that particular 7 Days to Die cast. And I'm not sure if it was the cast. I'm not sure if it was me and I was just having a bad day. Well, no, I know I was having a bad day. But I'm not sure if that's why I felt like the cast was bad. But it's going to be a little bit before I go back, just because I'm going to want to take a little time to get myself together. All right. Now, we need a wooden anvil. We're going to need 4 simple iron parts. I think they were 40 copper apiece, but we can actually go get those now because we have 3 burial certificates. All right, that'll more than pay for the iron parts we need. That will allow us to build our own parts, which should save us. Really, donkey? Should save us a lot of trouble. Well, I am very, very glad you found us through the YouTube channel. That is absolutely awesome. And there is a, below this cast, if you are on a computer, there is a streaming schedule. Now, it does not have Friday night shenanigans, the 24-hour stream on it, but it does have my normal streaming schedule. Bouncy Butterfly says, I'm back. Thanks for the warning. Trade. Now, we heard the sound, which means the donkey is, dropped off another corpse for us. That's still weird to say. Now, I did hear somebody complain that Google Chrome was messing up that stream schedule unless you enabled a certain extension. But I haven't looked into it enough to be able to say definitively how much of that is true or what the deal is with that. Or 2 silver, 50 copper, good to go. Yes, run! Okay, we need to make it home. We should be able to build the anvil, which should allow us to bang iron out into the parts we need. But first, we're gonna have to inter another body. Wow, Bouncy. You're going to have to really work on that spelling. That is not how you spell acknowledged, dear. For those of you who don't know, Bouncy Butterflies is my middle child. Alright, let's go ahead. Let's pick up this body. Let's go get it up. No! We keep setting it down before we go in the door. All right, let's take out the bad stuff. That way our body will get more points. Now later on we'll be able to use the blood and the fat for actual stuff. But for now, it's just bad stuff we take out of a body so that it will hold better, as it were. I think I might have to eat before we finish this. I will, so I'm going to go ahead and do it. Put the corpse in, bury it up. All right, now we got another burial certificate, and we need to go... Oh, man. Maybe a little late to sleep, but I really didn't want that corpse to just sit there and rot. But yes, my entire family is a bunch of gamers. So you will see Bouncy in here. You will see Freena in here, who is my loving wife. You will see Lady in here, who is our oldest daughter. They come in and out, harass me as necessary, make me yummy coffee. All right, we have an anvil. See, I can't put it there. I need to be able to put it there. I think I'm going to put it here. All right. Now, what does it take to do this? Okay, now we can do nails and simple iron parts. Let's go ahead and work on this. Up, and we're done. All right. Get a little more energy going. There we go. Now, I think... What was I working towards? Brunick, your squirrel memory, dude. You got to fix that nonsense. Okay, we have a furnace. We have a wooden anvil. What was the next thing we were going to work on? We have a chopping spot. We're going to work on a stone cutter. So we need 4 nails and 4 flitch, which we have 6 of. So that shouldn't be an issue. Yes, I absolutely adore my family, and they put up with me, which is even more important. Because let me tell you, I wouldn't want to put up with me. So we're going to go ahead and down this tree, pick up this log, drag it over here, throw it down, because little dude picks up 400-pound log and nobody bats an eyelash. There's a little jealousy there if you didn't notice. Oh, not enough energy. All right, we'll go ahead and eat our last little jello there. There we go. Pick up the wooden billets, make some more firewood. We're not going to make it. That's okay. It was inevitable. We tried to dodge sleep. Oh. Retro Waz 703. Dude, thank you for the follow. Thank you very much, Retro Waz. As always, for anybody that's in the chat, please feel free to go down and join our Discord. I have lots of awesome people in there that are a part of our community. We play games together, well, anytime I'm not working and not streaming, ironically, which doesn't happen too often. Killer of Man. Holy crap, dude. Welcome back. It's been a minute. All right, let's fuel this up. Let's get this iron going because we need it to be able to build nails. And Brunick, why were we building nails again? We were building nails because we needed the stonecutter spot here. Because we have this stone stockpile. How have I been? Dude, I have been fantastic. Today was a little rough. I'm not going to lie. Today left a lot to be desired. But that's okay. That's how life is sometimes. You just got to kind of get up and go anyway. But, yeah. We, for those of you who don't know, Killer of Man was part of my stream 2 years ago. Before I had to quit for personal reasons. And take care of family. And build a house. Like, not have somebody else build it. Build a house that I'm streaming in right now. And so, yeah, I'm very glad to see him back. Greetings from Austria. RetroWaz. Holy crap. Greetings from Austria. You are sympathetic. Thank you. I don't know what I did to show sympathy, but I take that as a compliment. All right, let's go ahead and build some nails. Guys, my primary goal in being here, as always, I want to build a community. I want people. I want awesome people. I was told my entire life that gaming was dumb, gaming was stupid, that once I was an adult, I wouldn't be able to game anymore, that once I was an adult, there wouldn't be time for that nonsense. Some of the greatest memories of my life are gaming with my wife and gaming with my kids. And I'm sure that I was not the only one raised with those philosophies. So it's very, very important to me that I create a place where people can go and find other awesome people who just also happen to be gamers, no matter what their age. And for us to have a place to go and have fun. Yeah, dude, I did a very, very poor job of telling everybody where I went, Killer of Man, and I apologize for that. I've been harassing Frina, the wife. William.
Just from watching the past 2 days, I'm hooked. Keep up the work, man.
Dude, thank you so much, William. Honestly, thank you. So, yeah, I did a very bad job of explaining to everybody what was going on. That was my fault. I'm not a social person. I know that seems weird because I'm sitting here in front of a camera and in front of whoever wants to show up, but I'm not a social person. I don't like talking to people. I was saying earlier in the cast, I talk more in a 4-hour cast than I do in my entire rest of my put together. So, yeah, this is still kind of different and strange. So I don't do the social thing very well. Frina usually takes care of that for me. One of the many reasons I married her is because she makes up for all the things I suck at in life. I am horrible with people. She is amazing. I have no organization skills whatsoever. She has a calendar that goes up to 2025, and it's got stuff on it. And none of those things are me. Yes. So, we've spent the last 2 years building a house. My grandmother passed. We inherited her house. We took it all the way down to the studs. We removed all the walls. We removed all the electrical, all the plumbing, the flooring. We stripped it completely. My family of 5. And we rebuilt it. For us. And we added on to it. And we made it ours. And I really, really, really want to be able to post on YouTube a video house tour. I'm trying to get permission from the wife to do that. So, y'all stay tuned. And harass Frina in Discord. You have my permission. Tell her that you want a house tour. I don't know that she'll listen to any of us. But I'm very proud. My family of 5 has built a huge and wonderful home with their own 2 hands. Bouncy over here can run electrical outlets as good as any contractor. Dude, Killer of Man, yes, actually, Bouncy was just talking about that in chat and asking me if I wanted my cup. Oh god, after today I need that cup. But no, I'm trying really hard not to use it too often. I do have it still. It has seen me through a lot of bad times. And for those of you who don't know, what Killer of Man is talking about is I have a giant minion cup from Despicable Me. It's about this big, and it's usually what I serve. It's usually what I drink in when I'm having booze of any kind. since I can't show labels and that kind of thing for advertising reasons. And so it just kind of happened to be what I would drink on stream when I was drinking on stream. And so it kind of became a meme and became a thing. And yeah. It's still a thing. I still have it. In fact, I expect Bouncy to come running in here with it at any moment. Bouncy, if you're still listening. So, yes, we still have Minion Cup. And they didn't have this 2 years ago, but we've been streaming for a week as of yesterday. And we made affiliate already, which I think is just absolutely amazing of this community and these people. I cannot believe the support that we have gotten as a family and that we have gotten, that this community has poured out for us to be able to do something like that. It's absolutely incredible. So in a week, we made affiliate. And I say we because Brunick didn't do it. I'm not good enough for that nonsense. And I think it's excellent. And as I've said a couple of times through the cast, starting Friday, 3 o'clock Central Time, we are going to do a celebration stream. I'm going to do another 24-hour cast like I did on my birthday. You might remember that Killer of Man. Of course, that was 2 years ago. The day you have been gone, I have checked your stream for every 3 days. I greatly appreciate that, Killer of Man. I have to pause this. You guys do not know how many times in that 2 years that I got amazing messages from you guys, from the people that were a part of my community. And I got little messages of, hey, when are you streaming again? Hey, we miss you. And they were wonderful to get. And they were hard to get. I cannot count the number of times I sat and cried over a simple, stupid message on Twitter or a PM over Twitch. Now, anybody who's watched my stream knows I'm a big giant baby. Okay? I am a big giant fluffy teddy bear baby of a man. But Killer, I greatly appreciate that. I am so sorry that I did such a horrible thing and left you guys in the cold with no information. And I hope you guys forgive me for that. And thank you so much for everything that we've had over the last, well, since I started streaming. The first time I started, I went 3 months the first time I started streaming to no one, literally zero. And it was very difficult to keep going every day. And then we built the community up and built it up. And then we got here. Or we got to a really good point, a really strong point, and then I just disappeared. And so many of you have showed back up, and so many of you have been awesome. Thank you very much. I am very happy to be back and very, very thankful that some of you have come back and said hi, and that you guys continue to stick around and have kind words. It means the world to me. Oh. Now I need to quit being a little baby and go back to playing a game. Now, I am a little disappointed. We will rebuild. Hey, dude. We came back, and in a week we were an affiliate. I don't know if you checked the affiliate requirements, but they're not something I could have done in a week before. Like I said, I streamed for 3 months to no one. So, yeah. I keep telling everybody donations, bits, all of those things are cool. You know, we got a sub button. I advertised it, and then I threatened everyone in my Discord, don't you dare touch it. Of course, nobody listened to me. I'm not here for that. You know, yeah, it's cool, it's awesome, it's neat. I'm here because I want to have people to play games with, and I want to have people to talk with, and I want to have things for us to do together. And that's why I'm here. And anything else is just a bonus. So, we're going to go ahead and go to sleep. Yes, Batosai. I said it as soon as you showed up. How could I not? Any anime nerd should remember. How could I call myself an anime nerd and not call you Batosai? For those of you who don't get the reference, you are required to go look up Rurouni Kenshin. Like, leave my cast, go look up a show called Rurouni Kenshin, educate yourself, and then come right back. Oh, an ad came on when you typed? Really? Am I playing ads now? Do I do that? If I do, I need to figure out how to turn it off. I don't like that. No, I called you Batosai. Because that's what that means in Japanese. Manslayer. Okay. More iron. So yeah, there are some things I will never forget. Oops, we ran out of resources. All right, now one of these things is supposed to let us upgrade tools, and I'm an idiot and haven't been paying oh, hey, look. A bad streamer. Upgraded tools. All right, there we go. All right, so, oh, we just need iron. Iron ingots. Perfect. Will I ever play 7 Days to Die again? Actually, I was doing that just a bit earlier, not today, but I think 2 days ago, 3 days ago. It's up on the YouTube channel that's linked below the stream. To be honest, I think it's because not many people were around. 7 Days has kind of lost its luster. But I really didn't have as much fun, and it may have been my fault. Part of my thing was permadeath runs, and the game has gotten so many random times where it just decides to kill you for no reason. Because game. And that doesn't make it as much fun for me, but that doesn't mean I won't. It just means it's not going to be as easy for me to, personally. All right, there we go. We got that crafted. You know, the consideration came up for me to set up a 7 Days to Die server for the community, and if there's enough outcry for that, I will. But you guys are going to have to realize I'm not going to go nice. It's been updated since then. Yes. In fact, if you'll remember, 2 years ago, when I quit, was on the eve of Alpha 16. And now here we are on the eve of Alpha 17. Which I think is a little ridiculous. But I'm really not complaining. I mean, I've got almost 1,000 hours in the game. I bought it for $15. I mean, how many people can say, I spent $15 and I was entertained for 1,000 hours off of that $15? I mean, maybe a couple of people in Minecraft. Otherwise, it's just not a common thing. I remember you blowing yourself up with pipe bombs. Yeah. There were many shameful deaths. I am not the greatest the game player in the world. Uh-oh. Inventory is full. I need him to say something instead of just pushing stuff around. Oh, we need to build more simple iron parts as well. Oh, we need more firewood. Need more wood. Oh, I can't chop down that tree. Me neither. Oh, not enough energy. Where are we on daytime? We'll go ahead and sleep again. See, this right here is where I got really frustrated with the game. I just went to sleep. I did like 2 things, and the game is like, nope, you're done. That's frustrating to me. You know, in Stardew, it felt like that the first couple of days. And then you started getting your proficiencies up and you started getting better at things. And the game stopped feeling quite that way. And they even unlocked a way for you to, restore your energy through the sauna. We're gonna put that away. We're gonna put that away. Okay, there we go. Now, we needed firewood. Did I not? Oh no, I stopped. I was out of energy. I'm like, where did I just chopped down a tree, guys? I swear I did. Is there another log over here? Did this only produce 1 log? Oh. That's a shame. I would play 7 days, but do not have a gaming laptop or PC or laptop. Yeah, and 7 days is kind of like PUBG. It takes way more resources than it ought to, honestly. All right. I don't know why I went through all of that to craft more firewood when I have 8 billets sitting there. Can y'all tell I'm getting tired? No, that's not saying I'm going to quit the cast right now. I'm just saying. Okay. There we go. Now we should be able to get that iron. Do we need to... Yes. Okay, we're going to have to use that iron to make more simple iron parts and build another iron on top of that as well. I'm still a little disappointed. I have this piece of stone here, but it says I have 0. You guys see that? Why, game, why you do this? All right. Now, I think, do we have the pick? Yes. Yes, we do. Okay, we're going to get some more iron. Or not. We're going to get more iron? I need to think about that. I think we're going to get more rock. There we go. Make some more headstones. But yeah, 7 days is well worth it on PC, but it's still not worth it on Xbox. I knew you were streaming when I saw your post on YouTube. On YouTube? More Thor Ragnarok. Huh? I feel like I missed something, Bouncy. The cake is now a lie, guys. I ate it. Okay. Hey, wow, that gave me full energy. Oh, you went and saw my post on... You saw me post on YouTube just a video 8 hours ago? You said more rock. Okay, I'm a funny person. Huh? Sorry, Bouncy. Your humor was lost on me somewhere. Alright, let's go set all these up. Or some of these, anyway. They're filling our inventory because we can only have one at a time. Mentiroso, do you play Conan of Exiles? Want someone to play with? Generally, as a rule, Mentiroso, I don't play with people that are watching the cast. That... I have never seen that done successfully and seen everyone satisfied with the outcome. I've seen it done, but I've never seen it done where the streamer and the community were satisfied. Someone always feels left out. Someone is always frustrated. And I don't want that. You know, and I've watched quite a few streamers do it or try it, of all sizes. It's just never ended well. All right, we're not going to have enough energy, but we're going to go ahead and burn what we have and go back to sleep. Spend more time sleeping than doing. But yes, Bouncy, you do get your ridiculous humor from your parents, and that's okay. I'm kind of a big nerd ball, so... All right, we are so refreshed that we're going to be tired to go back to sleep here in 10 minutes. And again, maybe I'm missing something. I really feel like sometimes I am. Like, there's some detail I should have caught about how to restore my energy without having to go to sleep. But if so, I've just flat missed it. And that's okay. Come on. Give me my iron. There we go. Iron and ash. Now we should be able to build... Okay, I think it's the shovel we don't have. Pick, axe. Yep, so it's shovel we need. So let's go ahead and build that. You know, they may have it built into some other system somewhere, but build it into the technology, build it into the town... Something where we're not sitting here constantly going, oh, gotta sleep, oh, gotta sleep, oh, gotta sleep. I love the game. I want to play it. Quit making me sleep through it. Okay, now I think here, gathering iron ore, blueprint ore cutter. Do I need this to be able to cut the stone? I think so. I think this is what I'm missing. Curiosity. So, do we have enough points to do this and this? Yes, we do. Okay, we're going to do that. Alright, so now we can build wooden repair kits. We can also build... Where is stone cutter? Might? Huh? What did I miss, Batosai? Okay. Ore cutter. There we go. We need more flitch. Which I think we're out of logs. Yes, we are. Because we're really bad at this. Yeah, again, and maybe I'm missing something. I know that playing this the second time, after having stopped the first one because it was just too frustrating, coming back a couple of patches later, I'm finding a lot of things that I was doing wrong, that I didn't understand correctly. Oh, is there a stream delay, guys? I'm not seeing it on this end, but if it's a problem, I will be more than happy to stop and restart the stream If somebody will just let me know. Hang on just a second. I'm going to type in, please let me know. You guys let me know when you see that, and we will, if it came up instantly, then maybe it's something else. But if there is a stream delay, I want to go ahead and get the stream stopped and restarted so that we don't have that problem. Delay is no good. See it. Yeah, that's about 30, 40 seconds. You got to restart on your side? Okay, well, I'll hang on, Batosai, and let you restart, and then we'll see if that fixes it on your end. If not, if anybody else feels like there is a delay, because you guys should hear me talking to you, and you should see your chat almost live. For me, it's fine. Okay. I mean, I would expect a 1 to 2 second delay from when you type in to it showing up on the screen, just because networks and technology, but that would be like a maximum. Mentiroso says, I'm good. Awesome. All right, now we were going to build a ore cutter, which is this huge, gigantic, nasty thing here. Again, I wish I could play a little more Tetris with these. Okay, it's good now. Awesome. Well, that always makes me happy. Can I use this block now? No, I still can't. That's really strange. I spent all game last time looking for something to put on this table. I finally found it on this playthrough, and I can't do anything with this. Just playing this game myself and watching you streaming. Haha, I love it. Awesome, Mentiroso. If I make one person have a better day by finding a great game and having them play it, I am a very happy man. Sometimes the best thing you can do all day is to make one person have a better day because of what you're doing. And some days that is all you can accomplish. But when you accomplish that, don't forget to feel good for it. Bye-bye, rotting corpse. Ew. Oh, we have no energy. Do we have any food that we stashed away? That would be a big fat nope. Alrighty then. See, I feel like we should already have the graveyard done. I feel like... And maybe I misjudged the progression and the intended progression. Or I'm just hard on myself, which I can't imagine that, guys. But I feel like a failure sitting here this far into the game and still not there yet. Do you have some tips so I don't mess up? I don't think that I'm good enough at this game to give any tips. I'm gonna be honest. Alright. Baked mushrooms. Oh, we need some fire. Bonfire. Where did the mushrooms go? Oh, there we go. Baked mushrooms. Yay. Because this game is not already like Stardew Valley on shrooms. Wait, did I say that? Okay, now I think once we place these gravestones, we should be good as can be. But we don't have space for this. Burnick, you nincompoop. We'll put all this down, and put all this down, and put all this down, put all this down. Alright, now we're getting somewhere. Pick these up, and it's nighttime, so we're gonna sleep, and we'll have the baked mushrooms to give us a little extra boost. Yeah, Mentiroso, I'm having a really hard time with the balance of the game myself. So I'm not really sure that I'm a good person to be giving tips. And it goes back to, there's so little guidance in this game, which I don't think is a bad thing. Don't misunderstand that. There's so little guidance in this game that I constantly question if there's things I'm missing or not. I constantly sit here and catch myself going, am I just stupid? Am I just doing this wrong? And I have to seriously sit there and contemplate what's going on and whether or not it's... Oh. I didn't realize there was there. I think I placed it there. Come on, Burnick. Yeah, I have to sit there and constantly ask myself, am I missing something? Is there something here that I didn't pay attention to? And I'm not always sure what the answer is. But I will say that one of your highest goals needs to be, you need to get the soft parts upgrade so that you can, when you inter a body, it's not at a deficit. There's also no map, I think. That is correct. Maybe you can tell me where the blacksmith is. I've been searching for 5 minutes now. Okay. I've got to go and take a shower. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Batosai. It's the freedom to play, RetroWaz says. I believe that's some of it. But again, I'm great with open play. I mean, I have 1,000 hours and 7 days to die. I'm great with open play and no rails. But if you're going to have absolutely no rails, you need to have an obvious system of progression, in my opinion. Mentiroso, if you will go back to the inn, go south by 1 block, and hang a right, you'll run right into it. Okay, now, what were we doing? Because I lost my mind. Yes, okay, we're going to actually go sell our tools to the blacksmith. So, Mentiroso, if you want to watch, we are headed to the blacksmith now. Well, not like right now, but 2 minutes kind of now. Because we just upgraded our tools and we would like to sell our old ones. Dude, Batosai, hopefully we will see you around again, man. It was great seeing you and getting to talk to you again. And thank you very much for making me cry again on stream. Mentiroso says, I am watching with big eyes. All right. Now we are right here at the inn. If you go south, 1 block, and hang a right, there's the blacksmith. All right, now we are going to sell rusty pickaxe, rusty axe, and rusty shovel. And we're not going to feel bad about it this time. Thanks. No problem, man. Anytime I can help make somebody's gameplay just a little easier. All right, we should be able to come through here, go here. We're going to sell our burial certificates. All right. Yos. 10 silver. We're making some progress here, boys. Now, what day is it that the priest comes? Known NPCs. Piscop. See, they call him the bishop. And then in the known NPCs section, which is on... Yeah, it's over here. Yeah, no, there. He's called the Episcop. Can we come up with one naming convention? Okay, and he comes tomorrow. Now, guys, you thought this game was weird before? You thought this game was weird before? Just wait. All I gotta say is there is a straight up Dragon Ball Z style spirit bomb that's gonna go off here in a little bit. Weird. Even for this game. And I still want to know, I wonder if I take these and put them over here. I can't. See, what am I missing? Wonder why I can't use this. I wonder if there's a technology I need to unlock first. I'll check in the morning. We're sleeping because we're waiting for the priest to show up because this is his day. I heard another streamer call it Sun Day because it looked like a sun, and it happens to be the day that the priest is at the church. I'm like, okay. Maybe that's how they came up with the whole system. All right, we're gonna look at technologies. Yeah, see, I don't feel like we're missing that there. Woodcutter. Yeah, hopefully we'll be able to get this time. Pretty early on. But yes, the soft spares here are actually very important, Mentiroso. If you want to look over real quick. This is a very important technology to do early, because if you remove these two items, the body is buried at a higher quality and makes your graveyard less icky, as it were. That's like the only tip I have that's actually useful. Sorry. Oh, and when they get juicy like this, yeah. Watch closely, Mentiroso. Here's the most important thing you can do. You forget that there's a corpse around. And then just walk away. The only reason I even know about that is because I got to meet the developers at PAX South. And they were showing that off. They were so proud that if a body got too nasty, you could just chunk it down the river. Scare solution, back from your shower. Oh, hi, Scare Solution. Funny, you just missed Killer of Man, or as I used to call him, Batosai. He just went to go take a shower. All right, and the priest is back. I fixed the graveyard. I was definitely right about you. You were? I hereby pronounce you official keeper of this holy place and prior of this church. You know, the last dude we talked to said you didn't have permission to do that. Let's arrange your first sermon. Y'all hear that? Aha. It'll be a great honor. Oh, I didn't get to read it all. So just stand at the pulpit and speak the words. The words. What words? See, this is what we're all thinking. The words. Haha. Actually, you can just say whatever you want. You know, this place isn't so bad. Put up some extra decorations, some nice candles, music, incense. Get all oiled up for a nice... Long story short, all this stuff will help you get more faith, and faith is power. You unlocked a new technology. You got Prayer for Faith and the Preacher perk. So, now he expects us to come up here and start praying. Select a sermon. We pick the sermon, casual prayer. May the force be with you. Haha, not too bad, but my sermons are much better. Really? You should really prepare for your next ceremony. I think that previous prior will keep some books with the proper words in the church library. You'll probably find some weird stuff in there too. He considers himself a scientist. Haha. You can throw all that stuff out. Is there a button to see my journal quests? Mentiroso. If you will push the I key, that pulls up your inventory. One of the tabs in that is known NPCs. Because every quest you have is tied directly to an NPC, it's actually listed there, but there's no details any more than very, very basic, but it does kind of help you keep track. You've unlocked a new technology. You got the study table, curious mind. You go deeper, find out the essence of things. Studying an item has a chance to give you a story. And we can gather old books. I'll spread word about your next ceremony. Maybe next week someone will show up. By the way, as prior, it's now your duty to perform a weekly ceremony on Sundays. I can sell you some useful accessories for it. Also, I have a small task for you. Just talk to me when you're ready. I have to go. The air is so dry here, my skin can't stand it for long. Retrowaz. Dude, 3:46 a.m.? Dang, dude. Dude, see you around, man. Go sleep. Holy cow. Oh, I didn't. Stupid streamer did not even read. Also, we're pleased to inform you that by using these lands, you have become a subject of royal law. All on-ground structures remain property of the Holy Church. Yeah, Retro. Good night, man. I hope to see you around some more, but hopefully responsibly. Very responsibly. However, all surface land and buildings that sit no deeper than 1 royal leap and 4 royal spit, as dictated by the ancient contract, belong to the church. Through this mailbox, you may now access a long list of services provided by the Royal Treasury Department. Your taxes can also be paid by mail. Have a nice day, and remember, King Joe the 7th loves you. I am a night worker, so all normal for me. Dude, Retrowaz, I did that for a long time. I am so glad not to be doing that anymore. Scare Solution. So are you excited for Jurassic World Evolution? Yeah, sorry, I hadn't quite gotten to what you said. I honestly have not done any looking to it whatsoever, Scare Solution. So I'm not 100% sure if I'm excited for it or not. All right, we are going to come down here. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you sad. Yeah, but no stress with people during the night. You are not kidding, brother. I cannot. I don't do people. That's why I'm a network administrator. I tell my boss all the time to make me a mushroom. Shove me in the corner. Shove me in the dark. Keep feeding me stuff and expect to get results. That's what I need. All right. So we've got some stuff here. Study table. I'm trying to remember what it is that we have to use. Faith and then science. How did we get the science? Oh, that's right. We opened the books. Use? No. There was something we had to do with the books. We can't study them here. What was it, Bernie? Was there a new table we had to have? A study table. No, that wasn't it. Do you know where to find the stamp for the meat? No. Honestly, I still don't. I think there's supposed to be like 3 or 4 different ways to get it, honestly. Okay, here we go. I think the church workbench is what I'm supposed to be doing here. Unlock. So we should be able to craft the paper thingy now. Church workbench. We need 1 more flitch. We need 8 more nails, and we need 2 more complex iron parts. Oh, and we have a new body. I keep throwing them on the floor like that, like a complete and total moron. All right, extract the blood. Extract the fat. Now, here we go. We're going to bury this poor guy and then go get some Z's. Not some disease, some Z's. See, last time, by the time I got to the point where I opened the church and had access to all of this stuff, I was already, like, completely and totally out of space in the graveyard. Which just made it harder. Okay. All right, guys, and I think with this, unfortunately, I'm going to go ahead and call it a cast. I'm feeling myself start to get really tired, and I am horribly, horribly sorry for that. I know a lot of you were enjoying yourselves. We've had some good conversations. Batosai managed to make me cry on stream again. Thank you all for showing up. Honestly, thank you very, very much for showing up. If y'all want to support the stream, this is the way to do it. Show up, talk, be a part of the community. Please feel free to follow the channel. It doesn't cost you anything, and it lets you know when I go live. There's also a link below to my Discord channel, where I try to gather as many awesome people as I can. It's where I go to play games. It's where a lot of my friends go and family go to play games. So it's a good place to find friends to play games with that play at all hours. I have a friend right now who is fixing to sign in to go to work. And so he has the complete opposite schedule of me, where I'm fixing to go to bed so I can go to work again. And as soon as I wake up, he's going to bed. And so we never get time to play together. He would love to have people to play with. I know I would like to have people to play with when I'm not streaming, and we have tons and tons of people in there. Please, 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 if you do nothing else, join our Discord, join our little community, and have some fun with all the people that we have there. Mentiroso, thank you for your stream today, my friend. I'm glad to meet you today. Are you tomorrow streaming? No, Mentiroso, I am not. I stream Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, 6 p.m. my time to 10 p.m. my time, which is 3 hours ago. Whatever time it was for you 3 hours ago, that is when I start streaming Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Now this Friday is going to be a little different. I'm going to start at about 3 p.m., which is 6 hours ago. So whatever time you have now, 6 hours ago, I'm going to start at that time on Friday and go for 24 hours. I'm not sure what games I'm going to play yet. If you guys have any recommendations, please assault the Discord with them. I will be more than happy to look through them and look for games to play. We may do some games I normally wouldn't stream. World of Warcraft I typically don't stream. We may do some dungeon runs, maybe include some community members if anybody's interested in that. We may do some Warframe, some Paladins. I prefer to stick to games that don't cost anything so that viewers can play even if they've never played before. So Paladins, Warframe, Path of Exile, games like that I may be very interested in trying to get people together to play. So if you have any suggestions like that as well, please let us know. I know a lot of gamers don't have a lot of money or don't have really powerful machines, so it's very important to me to think of those things while planning games. So, yes, Scare Solution, while you were gone, you did get beat out in the Battle of the Bits. But that's okay. Don't you dare. Absolutely, Mentiroso. I would love to see you there. That will be fantastic. And anybody else as well. I'm going to go ahead and shut down the game. But I am going to stay in the channel for a little while. If you want to talk, I'll also be available on Discord. But I feel myself getting so tired. And you guys deserve better than me being tired, sitting here, not playing well and not talking well. So I will sit here for a little bit while I lock down the stream. And I will be more than happy to talk to you guys even this way. Scare? No. No. You have donated too much freaking money to this channel. Stop it. Bouncy, I have the power to ground you, child. Scare Solution, I can just give those mean eyes to. So, again, for all of you that came in, whether you're active in the chat, whether you're sitting here lurking in my channel, hi lurkers, I do see you. Please, please hit that follow button. Please come join our Discord. Even if you don't want to follow, please come join our Discord and come play games. I promise you, somebody in my channel plays something you're interested in at a time you're interested in playing it and would love to have company. Yes, Scare Solution. Bouncy is one of 3 children. Afro, dude, how's it going? Scare Solution. Quit trying to go in there and get people in trouble. I have a subscribe button, but it is an optional thing. Afro, dude, you got here right at the end of the cast. Just after today, Afro is one of the people who actually works with me. And after today, I just, man, 3 hours streaming on top of everything else, that's as far as I can go. I've got to try to get some sleep so we can do it all again tomorrow. Dude, thank you so much. But yes, I will, I'm going to go ahead and actually stop the stream, and then I will see anybody who still wants to sit and chat in the Discord while I'm getting ready for bed and doing all that fun stuff. And then I will see you guys on Wednesday at 6 p.m. Central U.S. time. Rock's beard is expensive. Donate or he will shave it. What? Now, Scare Solution. I am going to shave my beard. Not completely. But it is getting just a little excessive. So it will come to meet with a razor soon. Yeah, I'll see all you guys in Discord, and I will see you all on Wednesday.